Picture this. You get $50,000 in business funding at 0% interest for 12 months, and you don't have to provide a single document. No tax returns, no bank statements, nothing. And this sounds too good to be true, right? Well, I've helped clients do exactly this with Citizens Bank. And today, I'm going to be walking you through the step by step how to qualify and get approved. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over 400K in total business funding for my businesses. And look, I help business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself do the same for their business as well. So that's how you know everything I teach here, it is based on real world experiences, either from myself or from my client's journey. So before we dive right into it and go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a future video on how to secure big business funding for your business the smart way. Now, let's get right into it. Let's start with why Citizens Bank should even be on your radar. Look, you probably already never heard of them. They're not the biggest bank in the country. But when it comes to 0% business credit cards, they have one of the cleanest offers that I've seen when it comes to that, especially for approvals for up to $50,000. And if you do qualify, you could get the business lines of credit as well. It's very good for you too. But here's the catch. Citizens Bank is not everywhere. They only operate in certain states. I'm going to list them out for you. We have Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. Those are going to be the states that they operate in. And if you're outside of these states, you can always try setting up a foreign entity. But lately, they've been kind of cracking down on that. So you have to be very careful when how you set up your business. And before you even think about applying, here's how to set yourself up for the best shot at approval. So first and foremost, you do want to register your business with Dun& Bradstreet and have a business credit score reporting there. This builds your business credit profile and makes you look more legitimate to the bank. And second, you do want to get your online presence right. That means professional websites, social media pages, at least, and a 401 business listing. Third, you do want a business checking account with Citizens. Although it's not required, it can help you as well if your business does not have any age. If you open one up, keep some healthy deposits in there. And fourth, make sure that your personal credit is in shape, at least over 700. 750 is great. You don't have any utilization. You have 3 years of credit history. No negatives, and ideally a personal credit card with at least $10,000 in limits or higher. In total combined, you want at least 20K as always. When you're ready to apply, I wouldn't overthink it. You can either go for the Citizens Business Platinum MasterCard. This one is great. You get 0% for 12 months, and also it doesn't have an annual fee. That's great. And that's the best option for big interest-free funding. They also have an everyday points MasterCard. That's okay too, but it's only 0% for 6 months. So I would say go for the platinum. That one is solid. So Citizens, they generally do a soft pull on your Experian during the pre-qualification process. And they can do a hard pull depending on your state, but in most cases I see a soft pull. That's why I always recommend having your all three of your bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, looking completely solid before you even apply. And I'm going to give you a little bit more tips here. So here's a pro move for you to use. If you do have more than one business, what you can do is apply for the first card under business number one, and then you could go for the second card with business number two, and you get two different entities mean you have two different credit profiles, and you could potentially double dip the funding. So this is going to be a personally guaranteed card. Remember that. And unless your business is doing over, let's say, $1 million usually, let's say $4 million, that's how it's going to be. And that's okay because almost all 0% cards work this way. For $50,000 of approvals, citizens want to see at least a 700 plus score, low utilization, at least 3 years of clean history, no negatives in the last 7 years, and at least one high limit card on your report, like we talked about. And you don't have to already have a checking account, loan, or credit card with Citizens, but it can help you with approvals. We've seen approvals of $50,000 both with and without a checking account prior to that. So here's how to maximize your limits. You can apply online or in branch, but for your best results, usually come from applying always through a relationship banker or relationship manager. Doing it online or in branch, it tends to land in the 15 to around $35,000 range. So a little bit lower than what you're looking for. A relationship banker, however, can push you into the 35 to a $50,000 range, and also you could get the business line credit too. And if you don't have a relationship banker with you, we already actually have a connection for our clients with one as part of our service. And that way, you're not just walking in code. They also have a business line of credit terms, like I told you about, and loans that they can hook you up with. But those, however, will require documents like your tax returns, your bank statements, and yeah. The best business platinum is actually the fastest card for you to get. You get no docs on the way in. Now, this is the part that most people miss. Citizens will Google your business before approving you. So I've seen many bankers do this before they approve you. If they don't find anything that's going to be a problem for them. At minimum, you need at least a professional website. You can have a 401 listing of your phone number, Facebook or Instagram business page that will help you too, and branding that actually matches in your industry. We work with clients. We make sure all of these are all handled before we even apply for any type of funding. So here's the bottom line. If you're in Citizens, if you're in one of their states and have over a 700 plus credit score and a clean history, and your business is registered with Dun& Bradstreet, you got that strong online presence, and you got applied through a relationship banker, ideally one that we connect you with, you're actually in a very strong position for you to get $50,000 at 0% interest for 12 months. And if you own more than one business, you can repeat this for each of your entity. Exciting, right? Now look, if you need one-on-one help to secure $100,000 plus in business funding, or you want this completely done for you, and including connecting you to a relationship banker and applying all for you, apply to join my mentorship or my Done For You program using the links in the description below or in the pinned comments below as well. This is Cashflow Chess. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.